Hi, I'm Carrie Harrison, and I'm presenting on the death penalty. Did you know that states would rather give them long sentences than to put them on death row? Whether you're for it or against it, how effective is the death penalty? It's not a deterrent for criminals to commit crime. The cost of housing inmates is less than putting them on death row, and also it is believed to be inhumane. The chart of the United States shows that in yellow they still have the death penalty, and in blue they do not have the death penalty. The system wanted to get rid of the death penalty because it had not changed much for crimes. People were still committing crimes. In the chart below, the murder rates of from 1990 to 1994 were still very high, regardless if they had the death penalty or not. As long as they are in prison for life, society is safer, and we do not send someone on death row that is innocent. It does cost more to put someone on death row. Many trials and appeals and hours of investigating and lawyers' hours. This process can take up to a decade or more, and these cases are lengthier. We should use the money and get more police officers to patrol our streets to help the crime rate. Execution is believed to be inhumane. Religious doctrine, thou shalt not kill, makes people think about execution. Why do we kill people that kill people? Unfortunately, because of lack of evidence, someone identifying someone wrong, and technology was not caught up back then, we have sent innocent people to prison and even executed them. Since 1973, 135 people in 26 states have been released from death row because of their innocence. Going back into society after being in prison is hard to get a job, to put their families back together, and know how to cope with society because of being in prison for so long. The death penalty is considered cruel and unusual punishment. It violates the 8th and 4th Amendments in the U.S. Constitution. Even though they're criminals, they still have rights as human beings. In conclusion, the death penalty does not stop criminals from committing crimes. They don't think of the consequences that are involved. We have prisons to keep criminals locked up so they're not on the streets. Communities feel safer, and families are assured that they will not be getting out of prison. Life without parole is what we need. The death penalty is not the answer. It does not deter criminals from committing crimes. It costs more to house inmates on death row than it is in long-term sentences. And last but not least, we don't want to be the humans that kill other humans. We just want to keep our country safe.